Okay, that's better. Okay. Okay. The 8 later. Non mais non 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 non, tu me l'avais pas. Oh, attends YouTube. Ok. Ok ok. Ok. Bon bah re. Oui. Eh ouais. Eh oui oui. Et re re. Ouais. Ouais, j'ai eu ma petite problème de co là. Rien de méchant. Hey everyone. Hey Dr. Petrovic. Sorry for the accent. I'm trying to get my accent. Not the accent. Crap. No, I'm getting the back. Just to give you an idea, Petro, I'm doing my evolution from the 23 fake mono collab by making mons based around the region of Camargue. And from these guys, I'll make my evolution from there, which will get mostly the red honey, blue honey ID, the trope, along with magic versus physical, range versus melee. Doesn't look like it, but this guy is meant to be dark psychic. But it's blue because on the sigil of Kamak, there's a ball on it, and it's in front of a blue background. See if I can try something else. My Awesome, okay. I think we're good for that one. Gotta go back. Un, deux, trois. Much better. Hello again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, hello again, Esper. No, sorry. I was doing... My connection went a bit astray, so now I'm back. And I'm trying a big something, even though that betrays the whole idea of this guy, at least color-wise, is to make maybe a bit of yellow or purple. Because at least it comes out, and I tried to idea of the... Just a quick question, can you do it two on Oslo paper in color by using oil pastel? I don't know what you mean by Oslo paper, and I'm not someone who uses oil pastel. Sorry. sorry. But yes, but aside from that, I tried to your idea, Esper. It looks something like this, I think. Maybe I'll try a darker blue. Yeah, maybe a darker blue will make sense. There we go. Maybe a tad too dark. Maybe a tad too dark. But I'm trying to get this point across, and that looks good. Yeah, the only gripe I have is a wall red. It's a yellow colors, or maybe I can make it purple, so that it keeps the whole idea of space, you know. Because at least here you get things, you get to see things stand out. I'm not denying that. See if I can try to keep in the same colors. Oof. Not in the blue. Blue, I just came out from that one. I'll try giving it maybe a tad. There we go. I'll see if I can try something like this. There we go. Because there's the red one, so see if I can. And I'll redo the same, but this time I'll make it blue. Just to see. There we go, much better. And now I'm going to duplicate it twice. Just to compare it. I mean, drawing paper on paper. Oh yeah, I can do that. It's just it's been a while. I think personally prefer the yellow. Okay, sounds good. So color 3, trying to get things across. Yeah, do not worry. I'm trying to see if I can compare it. Tac, grab, pa pa pa, purple, pam pam. Same. Okay. Tac, tac. And then there's the yellow one. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to bring them all up on the line. Papa. Oh yeah, also don't mind this. There we go. Papa. 1, 2, 3. Tac. It's just for research purposes. Oh, color fade. You're gone out. And this is where I'm at. You're going to draw it by using PC, not computer. No, I'm not going to draw on paper. That'll be too hard to set up. Sorry, man. Sorry. But yeah, I think I'm going to make a quick note. So right now, my bet. I like the yellow just as much, but I'm trying to get things across from the overall theme from this one. Because on one hand, I managed to make him stand out by using mostly red and white, with the exception of the eye, which is a record for the evolution. That's normal. Far from it. Now, I'm trying to get things. As for him, so it will be either purple or yellow work. I think yellow works well. Yeah. Yeah, I think the blue, although I like the blue, is out of the way because it's still a bit too much blue. But the wool works. I like the purple because it's one of the many colors. It's a de facto color of a space too, and also the color of psychic typings. But yellow, on the other hand, it makes it I can't speak. Makes it stand out very much, like quite a notch. So my bet, purple will work. So I think it'll be a draw. Last question: do you know how to write or just know how to type? When it comes to basic writing, I mean, what you mean is, yeah, I know how to write basic stuff, huh, but how to type, yeah, I know how to type, write, but I know I won't call myself a writer. Far from it. That'll be too hard. Okay. What? Maybe I can try something. Maybe. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I'll think up. You know what? Since everyone is since purple and yellow is on the tie, I'm going to make heads or tails. So heads will be yellow, tails will be yeah, tails purple, heads yellow. Okay, heads yellow, tails purple. Okay. So I think okay, I'll try something. No, I can't. Okay. Do you see the heads or tails? Right, I haven't launched anything. It's right now. It's on heads. So peel equals head. Face equals head. Ah crap! I don't get anything. crap. I think I'd say this one. Peel equals face. Face tails. Okay. So let's try that again. Okay, heads. I think heads that said yellow. So we're going to settle on the yellow, even though so we're going to try that. Tack. Although the purple was quite close. See if I can try something else. Okay. But yeah, I'll try something. Oh wait, I got something that could work. Merde. Tack. Oh. Wait. Legs a tad. Oh, wait. Oh, I am into something. Oh, cool. It gives off the superhero vibe. Cool. I haven't thought about it. I just recolored the upper half as a lighter black, partly lighter blue, if you can tell. And I need to do this too. As you can tell, I'm not the best when it comes to improvisation in other language. Even in French, I tend to struggle a bit. Okay, I think I'll do another copy. Okay, that's good. Now, right now, I'm going to make... attends. Okay, I'm going to make that on this side and make a proper recolor. Just to say that I'm not getting things wrong. Oh. See? There we go. This was the previous colors, and now there it is. So, now it's time to record it at best. That's too much, plus it doesn't fit with the overall theme of fit. That's quite a drastic change when it comes to color, but at least it makes sense. So now it's time to see if I can try something. Shade, gradient. I'll try something. Not too much, just enough to say. Because I got a few League of Runeterra splash shots on my mood board. So right now I'm putting that much effort as to get some of that space effect. Especially, I should have Cosmog. I should definitely have Cosmog in my Puref though. Speaking of which can definitely be something. Because having Lofi is definitely something I could try up. Merde. Voilà. Something like this. Gives off that chibi. Tac. There we go. Okay, gives off 3. Non. I think we're doing that wrong. Oh! Oh, I may have something. Hey! Okay. To give it that way. There we go. Just for the sake of simplicity, I'll make that better. Just for the sake of good, fancy. I'll make a better gradient just basic stuff when it comes to this. Because right now I have a few references, among which you get to see this nice gradient coming as to reproduce galaxies, you know. So I figured if I could do it, so why not? Oh, maybe. Maybe I got something that could work to one extent. See if I can. Nothing too fancy. Hop, merde. Of course it's an ad. What a dumbass that I am. So before I make a dumb move, okay, see if I can do the same here. Aborded. What a dumbass that I am. Ah crap. Of course I forgot to do this. Once again. This over here. Now up. Now up, up, up. If I can. This. Now this. Allez. Allez. No, that's the opposite. My bad. Up, up, up. That gives us something. That pretty much definitely gives us something, but the arms don't come back as much. So the arms stand out though if I do this. If I do this. No, I'm not going to make this further complicated. I'll keep that up like this. I'll keep that up right now for that. I'll make it a funny shading later on. It's cast mark though. Okay. So that don't forget this guy. Oops, my bad. I'm not going to make that up. Pop, pop, pop. Ok, fluffy shade. Fluffy shade, viens ici. So streaming en direct, viens ici. Ah bordel. Of course c'est ça. Try that. Oh merde. Okay, what is that though? What's that meant to be? There we go. I think we gotta do something. 33%, not that much. Okay, sounds good. I think for the time being, I'll come back to this later down the line. I'll make this. I'll go to the texture. That's partially why I stopped the stream yesterday that sooner, because I knew that the space. Colorimetry, although nice as first, can get you into trouble. So I figured, you know what? I'll stop for the Earth for the time being. Oops, wrong. And then I'll make that up tomorrow when I'm done, so that I don't get some sort of pressure. Nothing too fancy, you know. Pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. But yeah, a good advice I'll tell you when it comes to anything, not just drawing or making artworks. If you struggle with something, go to do something else. Whether it's just drawing something else, another part of the drawing, or anything else, or even just take a pause. You come back to it and you say, oh wait, the solution came to be. That can happen. This can definitely happen. So now, yeah, this is my wise ball kind of gal. Where's mon crunch fétiche? Ah, Dimanche wood. I love that kind of grudge. So I'll keep it into overlay. As you can see, I love that kind of brush because it's quite good, especially on more hard surfaces. Even though it's meant for wood, not gonna lie, the idea of making it into non-wood like, such as hooves, horns, and all that kind of jazz, gives you something, a little something that could get you quite represented. I don't know if you heard me. That's just me speaking lowly. For some reason I couldn't tell. So my kind of deal. Oh, where's the funny effect brush? Where's the dense cloud? The dense. Give it some sort of spacey vibe around the blue parts. Oh, come on, what a dumbass. I had to make it into the other layers, of all places. Thankfully, Eclipse Tube Paint has infinite Control Z. I don't know if that's really infinite, though. I know that Photoshop is doesn't go that far, but you can at least settle it up to 207 and 66, if I recall. Oh yeah, I think that's 276. Correct me if I'm wrong, then again. I could definitely be wrong, pardon me. Ah, bordel. Pop, pop, pop. But yeah, are you enjoying this stream so far? Not just the drawing, how chill that is. If I can speak soon enough despite me struggling. You can easily tell that's not my first language. At least English is not my first language. There we go. So we got the stream. Also, I should have thought of this too. Where's the dance? There we go. That's what I love. There we go. Gives him the more peps. Hop. Alors, c'est l'heure des ombres, ça je vais m'amuser. Alors, oh. Oups. Ah bordel. Plus, I love I gave it a sort of Sumerian beard because it's partially based on the celestial bull in a Sumerian myth, the one who gets its legs torn off by Endiku, one of essentially Gilgamesh's best pal, and in some theories, it's romance. It's a boyfriend. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing. There are theories that says, oh yeah, they're not just friends. They could be snooing together, despite Endiku being a sort of beast man. But Gilgamesh saw beyond him and said, you know what? You're just a kind guy. Poof, and they became best bros. Then again, it's just some theories about how their relation went. It's guaranteed they were friends. There's no denying that. But there are some that are saying, I think it's more than just being friends. It's more. But I'm fine with both. That gives them more depth to the bull guy. But yeah, for the celestial bull part, it's not Endiku. It's a totally unrelated beast to Sumerian that gets its legs turned off, removed by both Gilgamesh and Endiku. And at one point, the god who created that bull said, I'm going to curse on either one of you. And Endiku, being the child that he is, sacrificed himself, much to Gilgamesh's son sorrow, because that guy, he really liked him. Like, the guy essentially went to hell to see Endiku. That's how friendship even transcends the afterlife. Remember, kids, if you're willing to go to the other ends, to the other dimension, that just to see your friend, that means quite a lot. However, it's to kill him. Oof, might better rethink about your relationships. But yeah, one thing I also told, I said earlier, is that I discovered a little something about Camargue. You know, the place where I'm basing my duality prompt. And they got, let's say that in Camargue there is this one place called Egg Mort, which is essentially where we produce salt, most of the salt in France. Okay, sounds good. And at one point, when doing this harvest of salt, there are many shrimp. There are two things that can be found in those: shrimps and a specific microscopic algae known as this, which are simply called, for simplicity's sake, the salty sea. It has a Latin name, but you know, with Latin, I don't want to be bothered to pronounce it unless it's for the videos. So for the sake of simplicity, I'll call it the salty algae. And long story short, before the harvest, shrimp usually dies. And from their bodies are harvested by those algae. And from that, the algae will spread like wildfire in the Sea of Camargue. And thus, the sea turns red. Like, genuinely red. The kind of red you only see in a sci-fi sea. Something you see on Mars. It was so perplexing that New York Daily, New York Times, I don't know. It was an American journal, just went there, packed up your scientists, it's like, you go to Camargue and you're going to experiment that shit. Right now. That's what they did. They went there, they said, oh no, it's just a shrimp in algae. But the scene is so real. And that's at one point, and because of that, I told the Crimson, the one behind the Curious Chaos channel, which coincidentally makes a space-related FAKEMON region. So I thought, hey, look at this. It's called egg mort. It got red seed, similar akin to what you see on Mars, but it's just a shrimp. It's just a shrimp dying, and its body getting harvested by some microscopic algae that spreads like wildfire. But I do plan to make it something detailed for him, if he wants to. Because I know from the latest video he did, he said, oh yeah, we're going, the next arena will be water type. Okay, water type. So that is. That moment just appeared at the right time. Like, that's just a good coincidence. The moment when he's doing a fake, the water part, I'm learning about something about my region that I plan to use it on my own. I plan to make it, put it somewhere in Occita, some kind of red, which I'll call it Red Salt Coast, something along those lines. My bad. It's not a bit of a cold, do not worry, I'm not sick, whatever. But yeah, told that to Crimson earlier this stream, aka the stream that January I made first before my connection went. Decided to throw a temper tantrum. So yes, I love my connection throws a temper tantrum. So it's not expected not to be the last, not the first. It's the first time that I appear, but it won't be the last. Far from it. The reason this happened, at least for my theory, is because sometimes my router, or at least my house router, tends to throw temper tantrums, which essentially disconnects on its own at will. And because of that, I remember just before I launched the stream, it made one of those tantrums. So I figured, okay, I'm going to use my phone as a router because it doesn't have that. And for some reason, my phone just did that in a nick of time. Like, no, of course you had to do it. Right when I need you. You humongous small router. You had to throw temper threads on like your brother. So I went back. So now I am back to the true router, the actual router. And now I'm doing my stuff, hoping that I don't get one of those temper tantrums. So if I suddenly disconnect, but at the same time I didn't say, oh yeah, see you guys tomorrow, I didn't do any of those three things, that means my computer did a temper tantrum. Cool. And we figured that's a thing. Even when we're using our router for Netflix, it's doing the same. That's not something. That's not just me. And now we have to deal with it because we figured that's not something on your part. It comes mostly from the other side, aka those who make the router. So even if we manage to find some kind of measure to deal with that, it's not it's not a silver bullet. But yeah, I found something for both me and Crimson. See if I can try something else. Pa, pa, pa. Tac, normal. Now it's time to put the lights. Woohoo! Okay, let's just set so that I don't get. Maybe I should add another color. That doesn't even make sense. Like say green, because at least green will definitely stand out. But do not worry, I don't plan to use green for the light. It's just for marking purposes so that I can see where I put my lights, especially on white colors. The more lighter colors there is, the more likely I'll use anything but white as a marker until I'm proud of what I've done so far, and then I'll switch it up to white. But that's a neat technique also, because you get to see where I'm putting them, and you don't have to worry where are they? Where is she? Where is she? No, that's okay. Your color is right there. Do not worry. Also, did anyone bought the DLC? Because I know that I haven't bought it myself because I was a bit. It's been since 8 gens since I ever bought a Pokemon game. I've been looking for the sidelines, and I've seen that it's not doing a-okay for the most part, especially since Gen 9, since it gets got a bit rough on the edge, because coming out with that much amount of bug, even on launch day, ooh, that must. Why did I get that? Okay. I was wondering what was. Okay. So I couldn't get things right. But yeah. Did you expect that thing to become a dark psychic? Just a quick question. 16, 16. Ah bordel. Ah, s'il te plaît. Thank you. Hola. Okay. Also, you get to discover the shinies upon the release of the video. Do not worry. Do not worry at all. But at least you get to see how they look overall. A fairy fighting centaur against a dark psychic minotaur? That's something you don't see every day. Although technically the centaur is more likely because it's still a fighting guy. If you were to do some kind of centaur, pretty sure you'd make it either fire steel or fire fighting, because centaurs tend to be good fighters. Even without putting a Karen into the mix. Because let's be real, we say that Minotaurs tend to be some kind of dumb brute in many fiction, but centaurs are no better. They just got Chiron to back them up to say, oh no, we're not that dumb. But if we get to exclude Chiron, they're no better. I mean, in Hercules, as far as I remember, his wife got kidnapped one of those bulls, and the bull tried to... I can't say it without being explicit. I would try to have it away with her. And you know how Earth tends to be when they super happy. Yeah. That's a thing. Minotaurs' lives matter. At least their opinions. 30. See if I feel. Ooh, on overlay. 40. Oh, 40 looks good so far. Looks quite neat. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, see if I can try something else. Also, when it comes to shading or even trying out to find a contrast, one thing I like to do is to essentially, let me try something. Just to give you an idea, you take the basic colors and you crank up the saturation all the way to negative 100, and from there you can see if you essentially can determine their shape by contrast alone. That's what I tried to do with the blue earlier. Colors also works on that matter if you want to, but when it comes, sometimes it's better to just try to do that. Also, one thing you can try, it all depends, you can either voluntarily squirt your eye a bit as to make your vision a bit blurry for a few seconds, don't try to make it to 5 minutes. I'm not asking you to kill your eyesight. What I'm telling you though is to essentially try to make your eyes a bit blurry to see if you can essentially discern the base shape from far away, like very far. So you figured? Okay. So now you can tell if you can blur it a lot. And if you have glasses, you don't even need to squint your eyes. You only need to remove your eye contact or glasses. You can do that. You don't even need to squirt your eyes. It's just a basic way to say if for far away you can discern the overall thing. Think it more as some kind of it's not a silver bullet. Mind that. but it's my bad. It's an easy way to essentially tell if anyone with enough vision can tell what it is. Plus, it gives you a bit of an edge when it comes to the shape. Because one thing I often hear when it comes to making FAKEMONS is to discern the thing by the silhouette alone. And I figured that this test, while not the best, can essentially give you a rough idea. If you can essentially discern, oh yeah, that's a ball, yeah, that's something bulky, that's something impressive, okay, that's some speedy boy. You can tell by the shape, silhouette alone, that could be neat. Thanos, like I said, is not a silver bullet. Just a quick test. So you either you squirt your eyes for a few seconds or remove your glasses to see if you can discern the major shapes of this thing, of your Pokemon, or you can crank up the saturation all the way to negative until you only see monochromes. See if I can try. I'll try to okay, there we go. See, now I'm gonna try to see if I turn it off. Oh, okay. Okay, I think we could have done one. Bordel. Blanc. Pou pou pou. There we go. Also, I forgot to bring that up to do this part. Sorry if I don't speak that much. I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing. Plus, I'm trying to get my words across too when it comes to speaking about specific subs, such as the comma, C's, and all that. But let me see if I can. Okay. Hey, he looks awesome. Hey, thanks, Horizon. It's my Bullmon called Corastro in English, and in French name will be called Vorobido. The make is pretty low, you should try it in game. Okay. Let me try that. Non, c'est pas ça. Son. Paramètres son. Non, c'est pas ça, chier. Périphérique audio. No, that's not this. It's not that. A son. I'm trying. Okay, I think that's it. Properties. Level. Appli. Okay. Okay. Oula. Okay, is that better though? I just added a bit of gain. I think I amplified by plus 20% in the option. Okay, that's better. Is it too much? The only problem is that you're more likely to hear things from outside. There was where, for example, yeah, like yesterday, if you get to see a motorbike that tends to cross by my flat, you're more likely to hear them now that I crank up the gain. Perfect, thanks. Okie dokie. If that's good, that's okay. Also, I forgot to put a bit of line here. Also, just yeah, it's a bit of background noise. It's normal. Good makes are repricing. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's a thing. One thing I like about Streamlabs or OBS maybe, it's to how you can control your gain. You can essentially try to keep an eye on that while making sure you don't get to hear the overall noise. That's the thing. The only thing you need to keep an eye on is to make yourself a bit loud. But yeah, I don't want to make some kind of loud voice just for the sake of. Can you hear me, guys? No. No, that's gawking off your voices. And I want to practice that English as much as it makes me babble on many occasions. Maybe take that one back. What an idiot. I just had to confuse layers again. I got reinstable network. Okay. Okay, that's okay, in the metro. Also, Horizon, tu peux parler français, hein. C'est pas parce que la majorité des gens du temps je parle anglais que tu peux pas parler français, hein. T'inquiète pas, hein. Je ferai la trad aux gens, hein. C'est pas dramatique. Vraiment. Vraiment, c'est pas la fin du monde, hein. But yeah, that's one thing you get to expect from me. Sometimes I just switch it up suddenly off to French and I can instantly go back to English. That's one of my... That could be my signature part, partially. It just is my languages I tend to speak. Now it's time to record that too. Yeah, I can switch it, guys, easily, no problem. Then let's say okay. Also, this is what I meant before I spoke to you, Horizon, is that this yes, next week you won't have, don't expect to have weeks to have stream mostly on the daily. That usually happens when after usually in the first week after I posted a video, so that I can get things off and concentrate on the mods, and instead of making it all about the mods, all about the montage and all that, I can go draw my stuff with everyone. If I could just draw my stuff all the way, bam, that could be neat. But I figured that would give me much more people that would attract more people if I were to, let's say, show that with among the people like you. Even that makes me look like a bit of an idiot. Not exactly an idiot, more like someone who can still babble when it comes to babble and stutter when speaking out. Not just English, even French I tend to struggle a bit. But that's nothing wrong. Yeah, I said it last time. Oh, cool. Cool. Like, bordel. We get to see something like this, and I'll try to remove this guy. Remember, all of this is recorded, at least the time lapse. You don't get to be heard, do not worry. So I'm going to do my daily checkup on the time lapse to see if I got everything right. But a lot of things happen. FAKEMONS expertly done. That's impressive. Hey, thanks. Thanks. But then again, it's not. It's been a while since I first drawn on my first FAKEMON. Technically, it's been quite years. But it's roughly during this summer that I essentially got seriously about doing them on a daily basis. It's not just boom. Oh, cool. It's quite long. Like, very long. I didn't thought. Usually my time lapse. Wait, no, I didn't. No. Oh, I didn't ask you to export it. Dumbass. I did not. Whoa, the guy wanted to export me without my permission. Hey, I haven't done anything. When it comes to texture, où est-ce qu'elle est mes sparkly, mes parsley, size particle. Ouh, oula. Mes sparkle. Maybe on the blue side and the yellow side, just to see if I can try something. Poof. Oula, that too much. Hola, particle density. Poof. Nothing. There we go. Funny space motif. Go. Plus, it's not even some expert custom brushes. It's on the default Clip Studio, which is super neat. Accidentally export happens all the time on Adobe. Yeah. Same. It's good to know that I'm not alone on that one. But it's not even Adobe. It's Clip Studio Paint. It's not even Photoshop. That's. Going to make it double. I think one thing I try to do is to not abuse them. Maybe because it's in white. Space sparkle. Ruler effect. No. Far from it. No. Frequency, layer colors. No. I'm not going to make that up. You know what? I'll make basic point click like, because that's what it's been done on Cosmog. I'm going to make it too much, just enough to say ooh. Maybe not the turnip. Maybe not the turnip 28. Hop là. Hop, hop. Don't have to do much, just enough to say, ooh, sparkly. Okay, I think that's done. Okay, I think we're good. color the gradient. Let me get this out of the way first. What are you doing? Oh yeah, also that noise you just heard, nothing too fancy. Nothing too fancy. It comes from the fact that I have Opera GX on my computer since right now, I think it's been a month now. I can tell, but it's in at least 2 weeks. That's for sure. That's guaranteed. So then, now it's time to color them shadows in the way they should. But yeah, that's a thing I like to do. When I'm done with the shading as a whole, the color I used as shadow marker will be replaced by the actual colors, which will be mostly the same color but slightly colored somewhere. Poof, with a slight bit and there we go. It gives off. It's more likely to be seen. Same goes for the blue. Bam. Now from this one, it's gonna be funny because I'll try to use purple as this color, which, not gonna lie, it's a bit weird, but do not worry, it's not on purpose, because I do plan on making, I'll see if I can try that out. And Pokemon shade Hishti. Bordel. Ah, Ish. No, that is not a good plan at all. Although, wait. No, that's not a good plan whatsoever. That's not a good plan. Where's my dense cloud? Oh, bordel. You know what? Fluffy shade should do the trick. Merde. No, that's not good at all. No, I'm not going to make some funny business with this blue. Okay, just... Okay, also for layer player, you can have layer players, you do multiple layers. Yeah. Yeah, that's a wall stick. That's the whole point. Tac, tac. It's all going to be about. What was I supposed to do? Oh yeah. Tac. There we go. We're gonna make. Maybe if I color this purple. Maybe if I color this purple. That would make a good trick. See if I can. Because this is meant as a motif, not some. It makes more sense to export sprite because sprite doesn't allow exporting a PNG if you got more than one layer. Ah. Oh. Okay. Okay. But then again, on my part, I think I'm using Photoshop. So have to worry about having multiple layers. But yeah, on one end, it gets your work easier. You don't have to worry about that. On the other end, you need to be extra careful when it comes to doing things like this. Unless you're Bob kind of person which essentially makes happy stuff like out of accident. Happy accident, like he said. But I don't remember his name. It's Bob, I know. We get actual stream weekend on Twitch with this guy, where they just, oh yeah, we're going to rewatch, essentially rebroadcasted show, even though he's essentially doing the same thing. Happy little trees. Crap, I don't remember his name. First, I remember the Epic Rap Battles did something with him against Pablo Picasso. Remember that thing from the get-go. But yeah, if you know what to do on a sprite, then go ahead. So the purple, that purple has a way to dice certain things, change everything. It's not just basic horns, it's cosmic horns, the kind of horns that will make you both burn and bleed. Gotta go, I ran my stop. See you. See ya, Horizon. Yeah, that part changes everything. Display. Merde. Okay. It's time to get the gradient out of the way. And the space sparkle. Thanks, Yao. This is my I don't know if you've been there, but this thing is my latest FAKEMON, which are called Corastro, which I either call it the, pretty sure I call it the astronomer Pokemon. Probably. See if I can try FAKEMONS, just uploader effect, show gradients, image, mask image, no, not image, I'm trying to get, okay, gotcha. Image. Voilà. Mask image. Shall I call it that's okay. Qu'est-ce que tu fais ici, toi? Il y a bête en l'eau. Guys can even be seen. But I think we're good. I think we're good on that one. All I need to do is to make some kind of wait. Maybe add a few more lines. I think we're good. Well, those lines not that color. Maybe not using that color instead. More like bordel. Of course, if I don't take it from there, then much better. But yeah, this is called Astro, the astronomer Pokemon, which is dark psychic. Doesn't look like it. Yes, I know. But it's more having to do with the imagery of the Minotaur, which is often seen as the big dumb brute, which is often on the side of evil, so to speak. So I figured, okay, people will understand the dark type because it's a Minotaur. The psychic type is because it has power of space. It's a spaceman from Camargue. Plus it's a wise one, because it's partially based on the red, blue Oni trope, which I can show you right now, because we have right now the bull, right here, and facing him will be the horse, which will be fairy fighting, meaning the horse will get the bull with his fairy typing, but at the same time, the bull can get him with his psychic typing, because the centaur is fairy fighting. Oh yeah, also, why a centaur against a centaur? Against another centaur, of course. Congrats, Yazai, you're a dumbass. Or more like, why a minotaur and a centaur? Because in Kama we have these things called manad, which are essentially free roaming herds of a bull, which are controlled by guardians, aka bull shepherds, riding on their white horses, which is a breed of horses known as the Kamak breed. Pretty sure it has a specific name, but for the sake of simplicity, I'll call it the Kamak breed because they are found in Kamak. Because unlike what you think, my region is not based around Greece. It's based around Provence. Provence, which is in southern France, which has quite a lot of ties with anything. It has ties with the Christianity, it has ties with the Iberic part, aka Spain, Greek, and all that, but also because Celtic. There's a bit of everything. It's not a region per se, it's not based on a country, but I think that as long as you get enough materials, you can essentially make any region, any place in the world as a region. Not a city, but at least a department, a region, a state. All that matters. So yeah, I think we're good. We're going to export the time lapse this time. As you can see, this one will take a bit of a while. Because a lot of stuff happened. Like, really. Okay, I think we're good. We're going to export that bad boy. Export, export. Spin paint. Corastro. Yeah. I have this habit of making the accent, especially on the R or the R. Then again, it's not a problem if you're speaking Spanish or some kind of language that use this kind of technique for. But CAC could be offensive for some, so I'll try to avoid doing it. But yeah, I think we're good. I'm going to showcase that. There we go. Have fun. We're going to see how that looks in HD. This is what we've done today. Isn't that great? Plus we don't even need to do the speed paint or the speeding time, because Clip Studio Paint does it for us. A lot of things happen. A lot. But yeah, this is Core Rastro along with Calfit. It's pre-evolution right here. And this has been this week's streaming session all about the Kmag Team Mon, which will be my poster child for the FAKEMON 23 Ultra Collab with the theme of duality. One thing I like to note before I get on with it is that my guys will essentially pioneer a little something I haven't seen that much in the collab so far. Pokemon with evolution. Because so far people have done single evils, Gimmicmon, legendaries, of course I can speak French, English, of course, 1, 2, 3, and Ultra Beast. But I haven't seen someone doing evolution yet. Maybe someone did it in the meantime, but right now, until then, I think I'm the first who's done it. I know there's a Peter who started the hype train with the split evolution all around dry, wetland, in all kinds of mini golf. Or at least garden, so to speak. Mine will be all about Camargue. Plus, I learned a lot of stuff about Camargue, especially something that will be technically useful, depending of how much that could be. Definitely useful for me because I plan to edit, but maybe if I make this happen, maybe this will happen in Revla, which is a FAKEMON region around space. Okay? Okay. So this has been this week's streaming session. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming in. Hope you like what you saw. And I'll see you in a few days. Just to remind you, I won't do a stream next week because I need to focus on the videos editing. Because it has to be done, I have to do the script, voice recording. I need to search for songs because this is something you need to keep an eye on. You have to put songs that are especially copyright free. So you need to be careful about that. So yeah. I'll see you next time, guys. Ciao. Bonne soirée à tous ceux français qui sont restés.